Taking into account the style of the image of Buddha and other Buddhist divinities, the sculptures of Ratnagiri can be grouped into two phases. An early phase dating to the 8th-9th century dominated by images of Mahayana pantheon, and later phase dating to the 10th-11th century as represented by images of Vajrayana pantheon. Besides the images of Buddha depicted in various mudras, there are a host of life-size stone images of Avalokiteshvara, Hariti, Heruka, Jambala, Marichi, Sambara, Arya Saraswati, Maitreya, Vajrapani, Vajrasattva, Vajradharma, Vasudhara, Yamantaka, Ashtamahabhaya Tara and others. The importance of Ashtamahabhaya Tara is that it protects mostly the ocean going trader from 8 dangers, which is depicted in the image panel. This is very important and rare image. The image of Vajrapani and Avalokiteshvara Padmapani as identified by their attributes of Vajra, thunderbolt, and Padma, lotus respectively. Now inside the shrine of monastery number 1 as attendants of the presiding deity. The image in flexion in Tribhanga pose held chamaras in their right hand are pronounced by the simplicity of the composition. The Buddha is the finest example of the early sculptural art of Ratnagiri. Another excellent piece of sculpture of the early phase of 8th-9th century is the figure of female deity in the niches of eastern wall of the frontal porch of monastery number 1. The image carved in relief being flanked by female attendants. Emaciated ascetics and flying Vidyadharas on the top is quite graceful with youthful life force clearly visible the image. Standing in flexion of Tribhanga posture while the right hand is stretched downwards in Bharata Mudra, the upraised left hand holds the twig of a flowering tree. She has remarkable facial charm in her wide closed eye, cut nose and lips. She is beautifully ornamented with bangles, makarakondalas, beaded armlets, broad necklace designed with beads and pendants that passes through the middle of full round and youthful breast and headgear of a bone-shaped chigon above a beaded crown. Mention may be made of some other images of superb artistry is found in the figure of Tara, Arya Saraswati, Usnisa Vijaya, Vasudhara, Buddha in Bhumishwar Samudra, Lokeshwar etc. Now housed in the Ratnagiri Site Museum. Besides the above treated stone images, Ratnagiri also yielded several bronze images made of lost wax method. Important images among them are seated Bodhisattva Manjushri and standing Krishna Jamari, now exhibited in the Site Museum. While the Manjushri is marked by its graceful simplicity, the Krishna Jamari standing on a buffalo is quite ferocious with its demonic features, wielded with staff of Vajra in the right hand and nose in the left hand. As already discussed earlier, what we see now, Ratnagiri is the far less than what has been already been shifted to Patna Museum, National Museum, New Delhi, Odisha State Museum, Bhubaneswar, Subdivisional Office compound at Jaspur, in private possession of the neighbouring village and antiquity smugglers. A great deal of sculptural art of Ratnagiri is found in the overwhelming number of 700 portable monolithic stupas found in the site. Each monolithic stupa is carved with a niche at the drum, each housing a Buddhist divinity. Tara is the most popular divinity, being followed by the Buddha, Avalokiteshvara, Manjushri, Marichi and Vajrasattva. In case of the image of Buddha, the master is displayed in the more popular mode of Bhumishwar Samudra, followed by Dhyana Mudra, Dharmachakra Mudra, Bharata Mudra and Abhaya Mudra. The overwhelming number of these stupas do suggest the importance of the site as an important center of pilgrimage when the visiting pilgrims dedicate the votive stupas. Besides, some of them may be the reliquaries for deceased monks. This is in a way suggested the popularity of the religion. The excavation also yielded several inscribed plates, plaques, tablets, seals and sealings in stone as well as in terracotta. The terracotta sealings found from the monastery or bear the legend Sri Ratnagiri Mahavihara Arya Bhikkhu Sanghasya, which has been translated as of the community of venerable monks belonging to the great monastery, the auspicious Ratnagiri. Such monastic seals also contain motifs of a wheel flanked by the deer on either side at the top that signifies the preaching of the first sermon by the master at Sarnath Deer Park, an important event in the life of Buddha called Dharmachakra Parvatana. Below the legend is a floral pattern or a lotus. The other important inscriptions found in the stone terracotta on the sculpture is the Buddhist creed and dharma or invocations of the Lord, which reads, Ye dharma hetu prabha hetam tesam tathagato ye vadat tesam cho yo nirodho evang vadi mahasramana. It is translated as, of all objects which proceed from a cause, the Tathagata has explained the cause and has explained their cessation. Also, this is the doctrine of the great monk. Engraving a dharma and their chanting, propitiating the divinities, gods and goddesses, was considered as an act of great merit by Vajrayanists. Besides the monastic seals and dharma inscription, the site also yielded several other inscriptions recording gift of paddy land, etc. in favor of Sangha by common people as an act of merit for the salvation. Based on the information drawn from such inscriptions, it can be surmised that in the days when the monastic establishments were not receiving direct patronage from the rulers, it was the common people and lay disciples who extended patronage to these establishments. Now, coming to tourism point of view, the accommodation facilities available at Chandikhol, Cuttack and Bhubaneswar, and the nearest airport is at Bhubaneswar. So, this is the end of this session. In this video, we understood the tourist attraction of Ratnagiri, the celebrated Buddhist site, the dimensions of Buddhism in Mahayana and Vajrayana phase, and Ratnagiri as a learning center. I hope this video is going to help you a lot for improvement of your knowledge about Buddhist tourism. Thank you very much.